Okay, this VMware workstation version number 16.2. Here are all the running batches: morning batch, evening batch, US batch, Indian batches. Yes, Amit, can I start the demo? Yeah, starting the demo. Hello, Karthik. Karthik.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Karthik, right? You are okay. Yeah, I'm starting the demo. Yeah, SCCM overview. SCCM means System Center Configuration Manager. From 2020 year, Microsoft renamed this SCCM as MBCM, Microsoft Endpoint Configuration Manager. Still everybody calling as SCCM only. Few people call it as MBCM. MBCM, SCCM or SMS, all are same. 1993, the SMS was released, System Management Server, SMS. So SCCM Configuration Manager, System Center Configuration Manager, also known as Configuration Manager or Config MGR. Earlier, formerly, it was called as System Management Server, SMS. The SMS was released initially in 1994. The version SMS 1.0, 94 Microsoft released Windows NT 4.0 operating system. NT means new technology. 99 they released 2.0 version. In 2003 Microsoft released System Management Server 2003 R2. R means release. In 2003 Microsoft released operating system called Windows 2003 Server. In the same year they released System Management Server 2003 R2. 2007 Microsoft renamed this SMS as SCCM. In 2012 Microsoft released System Center Configuration Manager. In between 7 and 12 Microsoft released Windows Intune in 2011. So what you can do, what you can manage with SCCM, you can manage IT infra, laptops, desktops, servers. You can deploy operating system from SCCM server to the end user systems over the network. You can deploy softwares. Softwares means 7G, Pedo, Visual Studio, SQL Express. All these kind of softwares .exe format, .msa format to the end user systems over the network. You can deploy the software updates to all the end user systems. You can deploy the antivirus also. You can deploy the Office 365 updates. You can manage the hardware inventory. You can manage the software inventory. You can write anti-malware policies. Even you can manage the Exchange servers with the connector information. So what are the SCCM advantages, SCCM features? What you can do as a SCCM admin? Yeah, everybody following? So OSD, great feature is OSD, operating system deployment. Okay. So what is operating system deployment? So we will create an image, we will add the operating system like Windows 11 or Windows 7 in the SCCM console. That package, that image package, you will deploy to the new systems over the network by using Pixie. Second one, power management. You can control all the systems, power shutdown, restart. You can power on the systems. Remote control, what is meant by remote control? Suppose you want to take my system remotely. You have to go to your system run button, type the command mstsc, and you need to type my system name. Okay. So what is remote control here? You deployed software updates in the sense every month you will get updates in your mobile. It will prompt you schedule install or tomorrow install or remind me later. So you can click on schedule install. It will set a time and date and time. You can install the updates in your mobile. It will prompt for restart after installing the updates. You deployed software updates, Windows patches, security updates to 1,000 systems in your company. Out of 1,000, 970 installed, 30 systems failed. The 30 systems host names you will collect, which are failed, why failed, you need to work on it. So for that, you need to take remote, or you can go to 30 systems by visiting the user desk. Instead of going to user desk, you can take remote from the SCCM console itself. This remote control, we need to enable in the SCCM console. Log into SCCM console, right click on affected system, click on remote control. Okay, this is how remote control is possible from the SCCM console. Another feature is reporting. What is this reporting? You deployed software updates for 10,000 systems. When Microsoft will release the updates, generally Microsoft will release the updates every month, second week, Tuesday only. That is called Patch Tuesday. What is Patch Tuesday? Answer is every month, second week, Microsoft will release the patches on Tuesday. That is called Patch Tuesday. You downloaded the patches into the SCCM console. Those patches you will deploy to all the 10,000 systems phase-wise for desktops, laptops, server OS. Out of 10,000 systems, how many are installed, failed? You will take a report in the next week, third week. Out of 10,000 systems, 1,000 systems failed to install. So later you will verify the fail status. I'm going to say troubleshooting. So how your reporting will generate? You need to configure the SCCM reporting role. Before configuring the SCCM reporting role, you should configure SQL reporting role. The SQL Server reporting role will integrate with SCCM reporting service. Then and there reports will be generated. So next one is software metering. Provide tools to monitor and collect software usage. How many softwares are using in every system? Usage of software licenses from the end user systems. In the end user systems, we need to install configuration manager client, mains agent. Site server is SCCM server. In every system, you need to deploy configuration manager client. Next feature is software updates. You are familiar with software updates. Every month nowadays we are getting the updates in our mobiles. It will prompt schedule install or later. We should install the patches. Patches segregate into different kind of classification: security patch, update rollup patch, service pack, hot fixes, different kind of patches. So monthly, every month, Microsoft will release these patches, means updates, when every month, second week, Tuesday. That is called Patch Tuesday. Those patches you will collect. You will download the patches. You will deploy those patches to all the end user systems. End user systems in the sense laptops, desktops, servers, server OS, Windows 10 OS, Windows 11 OS, Windows 8.1 OS, or Windows 2016 server OS. So for the software updates, first you need to configure the WSUS role, WSUS, Windows Server Update Services. That is the first step. Second step, you need to configure the SUP role, full form is Software Update Point in the SCCM console. The sub role will The SCCM role called SUP will be integrated with WSUS. WSUS is a role inside the Windows box, Windows Server Manager. Then and there you can download the updates from Microsoft Store. How we are downloading the software in our mobile? We will connect the mobile data internet. Then we will go to store, App Store. We'll download so and so software. The same way here, first we need to configure WSUS, then subrole. Subrole and WSUS both will integrate. Then and there we will download the patches, means updates. Those updates we will deploy to the end user systems. Another feature is software deployment. Software deployment and software updates both are different. Updates means only patches. Software means a piece of software means 7-zip or VLC or zip software or WinRAR, SQL Express, Visual Studio. Many softwares. So you got a project. In the project, you need to install the software called JRE version number some 7.8 for 1000 systems. For 1000 systems, you have to go to 1000 systems individual physically. You have to install the software. 1000 systems, it will take more time. You will download the software. You will add the software in the SCCM console. Then and there you will deploy the software for 1000 systems. It will take hardly 2 hours. Once installed, you will take the report. How many installed, how many failed. The failed systems, you will log into the failed systems by remote control. Via remote control, then you can capture the information, capture the log files, troubleshoot. So next topic is you can deploy. Nowadays, every company migrated to Office 365. Office 365 from Exchange Server. Exchange Server companies will have in their on-premises company inside. Exchange Server is for mail flow, mail communication, email boxes creation. Nowadays, many companies migrated to Office 365. Office 365 is in cloud. So once deployed Office 365, I mean to say once migrated to Office 365, your email box, you need to deploy Office 365 application MS Office in your systems. That nothing but WinWord, Excel document, Outlook. Those Outlook versions, I mean to say Office 365 application software also you need to update. That is also possible through SCCM. Next one is SCCM antivirus install. You know Windows Defender antivirus will come free from Windows 10. This antivirus you can deploy to all the end user systems, and every day antivirus will get the updates, definition updates from internet, from the specific vendor. Those updates, definitions, antivirus updates are called definitions. The definitions you will download and deploy to all the end user systems. So many things can do by SCCM. It's all in one tool. These are all the features, advantages. Yeah, this is the SCCM hierarchy. Based upon our user head count, based upon your locations, how many branches you are having in your company. Suppose your office is there in India, registered office in London. Your company opened another branch in Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland. Based upon the head count of the locations, based upon the network bandwidth on the locations, between the locations, you will configure this primary site, you will configure this central administration site, you need to configure this secondary site. This is the hierarchy model. Okay, so when you can consider primary site, when you will configure, when we need to configure a secondary site, that is depends upon the user head count, network bandwidth. So this is what demo, SCCM demo. So In the SCCM classes, once we start the classes, what we can do, what we can learn. So we will learn Active Directory part. First day we will install phase 1. We will learn about DC. That means primary DC, primary domain controller. Second one, BDC, backup domain controller. Here in this it will cover Active Directory, then FSM roles migration. Phase 2, what we can learn. Again PDC domain controller, then WDS. What is WDS? Windows Deployment Services. Windows Deployment Services, you will add the image Windows 10. You will deploy that Windows 10 to the new users, new hires over the network. Phase 3, what we will install, what we can learn. DC and SCCM server. So SCCM server, we will do installation from scratch. To install the SCCM server, first you need to configure the prerequisites in the DC first. Once prerequisite is done, we will jump to SCCM box, SCCM VM. We will run the prerequisites. Then ADK tool installation, then SQL Server installation. Clear? Once SCCM server installed, we will learn about discovery methods. Then SCCM roles, then SCCM client deployment. How many ways are there to deploy the SCCM client? SCCM client in the sense, we will have SCCM site server and client will be their SCCM client. We have to deploy, install that client agent in all the end user systems. I will make it as MECM or SCCM. MECM client settings. Configuration. Also we will learn. Then patching. How to deploy patching, how to download the patches, all these things. We will configure for this WSUS role and SCCM role. Then we will download the patches and deploy. Patching class will be 6 days. Minimum 4 days, maximum 7 days. Next topic is OSD operating system deployment. How we will download the image. Download the image Windows 8 or Windows 10, everybody knows. How to add this image into the SCCM console, how to deploy. Patching log files, troubleshooting wise, here around 20 logs, more than 20 logs. OSD log files around 2 to 3. In depth, we can read these log files. We will read the log files, we will explain. We will learn about the log files as well, troubleshooting, and how you are doing patching in your company. Patching process also we can discuss. Patching errors. So in the interviews, they will ask you what errors you faced related to patching in last 6 months. And what is your patching process in your company, how you are following, how you are doing. You are deploying the patches 10,000 systems in a single day or phase wise, or you are deploying the patches first day on the desktops. After 4 days, you are deploying the patches in laptops. After 15 days, you are deploying the patches in servers. Again, servers, there will be different. File servers will be there, domain controllers, section servers, some servers in the clustering, application servers, SQL servers. How we are doing phase wise. Will not deploy the patches at a time all to the all server operating systems. Will deploy the patches phase wise. OSD, then SD means software deployment. Then SCCM site server upgradation. Then SCCM console upgradation. MECM or SCCM, both are same. MECM clients upgrades. So we will learn all these topics. We will do 3 phases. First phase we will learn phase 2 WDS, phase 3 SCCM. For SCCM, you should know about Active Directory because of link will be there. Integration will be between SCCM and AD, between MECM and AD. Clear? Anybody having any questions so far? Anybody having any questions?
Yeah, is there any class for taking the backups?
Yeah, generally backup will be there. Backup inbuilt feature in the SCCM server. So if you want to perform that backup inbuilt feature, you can perform, or nowadays everybody company having Veeam backup and replication. This
Okay,
is
is this
third
third
party
party
software.
tool?
Yes, third party, or you
Okay,
can use semantic backup or Acronis backup, Cloudberry. Many backups are there. Many backups. There are more than 30 different kind of backup softwares. If you see antivirus also, there will be many. Bitdefender, ESET antivirus, Kaspersky, Semantic, Norton, Windows Defender, right?
yes.
So companies, what they will do, they will install this agent in the MECM or any application server. They will perform the full backup for 15 days or 30 days or weekly once. The rest of the days they will take incremental backup.
Okay, here only SCM and Intune also will be covered.
Yeah, if you learn in SCCM, SCM is a big subject. Okay, SCM will be
Yeah,
SCM is a big subject. It will take all together more than 25 days, 20 to 25 days
every day or only weekends?
every day or weekends. How students wants to join weekends or every day, then we can decide.
Okay,
Okay. Any questions,
yeah.
sir? Anybody? Please open ask. The features I explained, and let me start day 1 class. Okay. I have installed VMware Workstation on my physical system. Open VMware Workstation here. Yeah, who want to enroll, who want to join, please contact this person. Amit, JOYATRES Technologies. Please contact Amit, JOYATRES Technologies for enroll. I'm starting the day 1 class. So VMware Workstation I have opened. I install VMware Workstation on top of my physical system. Open VMware Workstation. What the VMware Workstation version? See here. About VMware Workstation is 16.2. Create a new virtual machine. Typical recommended. Next button. I will install the operating system later. If you select this, the virtual machine will be created with a blank HDD hard disk. We are going to install the version. Windows version is Windows Server 2016. We will install Windows Server 2016 on our lab for DC or SCCM, anything. Next button, the virtual machine name. The virtual machine name I created as evening PDC. Generally, the virtual machine will be created in the C drive documents. This is VMware. If you are creating a virtual machine in Hyper-V virtualization, also there will be VM create inside the C drive documents. Okay, what companies will do? C drive, they will allocate 300 GB best practice, and D for Delhi, D drive, they will allocate 2 TB or 1 TB or 4 TB hard disk. Inside the D drive, they will save all the VMs. Same way, I will go to D drive, VMTKs. I'm creating a folder called evening batch. Inside the evening batch, again, I'm going to create a folder called PDC. Say OK. Path changed. This VM will be saved into this path. While creating the virtual machine in the VMware, what is the VM extension file format? VM file format is .vmdk. If you are creating the VM in the Hyper-V, there is .vhd, the VM format. Next button. Defaultly from my hard disk, this VM is consuming taking 60 GB. I'm giving only 40 GB, but whenever you're creating a virtual machine in your environment, please give at least 300 GB for C drive. At least 250 GB for C drive, remaining D, that depends upon what VM you are creating is application server or test server. Store the virtual disk as a single file. Finish. VM created without install the OS. Defaultly, how much RAM it's allocated? 2 GB only. To increase the memory, go to edit VM settings, edit virtual machine settings. VM settings got open. Increase the memory. Here is the button. I allocated around 16 GB. Process I'm allocating for hard disk. We already given 40 GB. CD, DVD, we need to mount the ISO image. We need to connect the CD, DVD, pen drive or ISO image file. Browse. ISO image is under L drive, K drive. SCCM folder, setup file, server 2016 OS. ISO image, mounted the ISO image, and we will create first VM DC, second VM SCCM server will be put under custom mode. The network adapter we are going to configure under custom mode. Say OK. Power on. Power on the system, power on the VM. Once powered on, immediately you have to press the mouse key, mouse button inside this VM. It will prompt press any key, boot from CD, say yes. Loading files, Windows logo. Is the maximize button. You want to come out from the VM, you need to press Ctrl Alt. See the mouse icon. Click on here. Come out from the VM. Hand icon. Click here with the mouse. Then only you will enter into the VM. Ctrl Alt to release the cursor. Ctrl Alt. Okay. We are going to set up 2016 OS. If you want to go to home button, the VM, first VM, second, third, fourth. Home button, VM, this is the maximize button, maximize button. 2016, next, install now. Setup is starting. Demo over. This is day one class. In Windows 2016, there is only 64-bit. There is no 32-bit. Comparing with 32-bit, 64-bit will give you best performance. Windows 2012 onwards, Microsoft released only 64-bit. 32-bit, 64-bit both available in Windows 2008 server. In Windows 2003, there is only 32-bit. So here we are going to install Windows 2016 desktop experience. If you select this, also OS will be installed, but this is core edition. This is graphical edition. Default, accept license agreement, next button. If you want to upgrade the OS from 2012 to 2016, you need to choose this one. If OS already there presented in this VM, we don't have any OS inside this, we are going to install fresh installation. In that case, you can go with custom button. We want to create the partitions E drive, D drive, E drive. Click on new and give the sizes. Next button, OS is installing. Okay, this is domain controller. Second VM we will create for SCCM. OS installation in progress. Now the time is 5:44 p.m. It will finish by 5:50. Who want to enroll? Please contact Amit JOYATRES. This is the number. So what you can achieve, what you can do with SCCM once you learn. As SCCM administrator, what you can do. You will get patching job, patching profile. Suppose you joined in a company, there are 10,000 systems. 10,000 systems are Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 2016, Windows 22 OS. Microsoft already released Windows 2022 Server OS. Exchange servers, SQL servers, application servers, CRM servers. You need to download the patches and deploy to all 10,000 assets. This is one kind of job profile. Second one is you will get some kind of job called OSD or image management. Image deployment, or you will get another job called SD, software deployment. Or you will get some other kind of job like, Windows Infra Plus SCCM admin. Both you have to work. Okay, 4 kind of profiles you will get. And what you will get daily. If you join this course, you will get daily live recording option, plus you will get the documents called this entire folder size is 11 GB you will get. In this folder, what you are having? SCCM documents and videos, older video sets. If you want to see one video, I will open day 6 suppose. This is the video. 7th video. Okay, these are all the videos. And documents, day 1 document, day 3, day 10 document. All these documents I will share. Suppose if you want to see sample Windows patching. This is a patching document. Why we are doing patching? Why patching is important? Why companies are implementing this patching? Why it is required? So the entire first 20 pages is theory part. Why, what, when. And this is from here, this 11th page is background workflow between the site server and end user systems for the patching related only. How many steps are there? 16 steps. This is server side flow. This is client side flow. Suppose you open this document, How to configure, implement patching in your lab. Follow the yellow marks. Yellow marks. Use the tick mark for this. What is sub role? The sub role will integrate with WSS to provide software updates, Windows patches to end user systems, where in end user system you have installed configuration manager client. So this is for configuration part. See, this is log files. WSS log files, SCCM log files, client-side log files related to patching. Patches are unable to deploy to end user systems. Patches unable to download into end user systems. Patches downloaded but unable to install the patches. Patches are not downloading to end user systems. So for all these scenarios, what kind of log files we can verify? How to verify? All these things are there in this document. So if you see troubleshooting purpose, how to do troubleshooting, every log file explained very much clearly here. Not only reading the document in our lab, we will see the log files as well in our lab. See, third log file, Windows update, fourth log file, respectively, with screenshots. Troubleshooting purpose and understanding purpose, flow purpose. Okay, these are all the log files. Log files, what log files you have to verify at the end user side? So this is patching document around 70 pages. So like that, all the documents. How to install the SCCM primary site? This is the document. How to install? Open SCCM server software, click on splash button, double click. So if I did not write any notes here, you just follow the yellow mark. Then this console will open. When if you double click this splash button, then this console will open. Click on this button, typical installation, then it will install standalone primary site. Next button. Click on S. Select the button called, select the option, evaluation period. Next. Clear? Anyway, we will have live recording session. If you have any document in the documents, this is how you have to install the SCCM site server. Very screenshot mentioned clearly. Installation successful. We can close the wizard now. Finish. The installation will take 30 to 60 minutes. Click on finish. So this is what document and how to transfer FSM roles day one from primary domain controller to backup domain controller. Clearly explained here. These are all SCCM questions. There are four documents. Okay, mostly answers are filled. Remaining would not filled. Double questions will be there. Some repeated questions you can refill. This is one document. document number 2. From SCM 2007 also some questions added here. There are some questions. And next one, SCM setup files also you will get. I will share this MECM software 2002 version. Size is 1.68 GB. And I will share 2016 server OS also. The size is around 6 GB, 6.5 GB. And how to download VMware workstation? So it's pretty much simple. I will share this link right away. Download VMware workstation. Open the first link. Here it is. Please save this link. OS installation done. This is the built-in administrator. How to log into the VM? You need to press Ctrl Alt Insert. Don't press Ctrl Alt Delete. Ctrl Alt Insert key. This is how OS installed, but it is showing only off screen. How to make it big? We need to install the drivers, audio, video, sound, graphical, enhancement drivers, Bluetooth driver, Ethernet driver, Wi-Fi driver. How to install drivers in Windows 2016 Server VM? Defaultly from Windows 2012, the server manager page will open. You can close it. How to install drivers in the VM? Right click on the VM, click on install VM tools. Wait for some time. Here one notification will come. Click on VMware tools, run setup. Typical recommended. Typical install. Now it is going to install graphical driver, Ethernet driver, enhancement, VMCI driver. VMXNet3 is Ethernet driver, mouse, memory, video. Full screen came. Finish. It is asking for restart. Yes, reboot. So once course completed, once course completion, I will share all these documents under this one. Okay, who want to enroll? Please contact Amit. JOYATRES. OS booting. Rebooted. Done. How to log into the VM? We need to press Ctrl Alt Insert. Open the VM. Home button. This is maximize VM. Click on maximize. Minimize. Ctrl Alt Insert. Locked in. That's it. So anybody having any questions so far? Hello. Yes. Priyanka, any questions?
I don't have any questions. questions, but I need this
Uh-huh.
recording session because I did not join on time due to network issue.
Oh.
So the recording session I just joined after half an hour.
Okay.
I don't know that actually this link is forward my friend. What about this link that it is any randomness series wise it was doing any task or otherwise it is only for today's session is going to happen.
This is for demo.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the same meeting link will be there for classes.
Okay.
Or if meeting link is changed, we will inform.
Okay.
But once class started, the same link will be there for every day.
Okay. For classes, we need to pay some amount of.
For classes, come again, please repeat.
Yeah, for classes, we need to pay any amount or it is a free of classes you are arranging.
Yeah, this is the contact number. Please reach out to him. He will
Okay.
share all the information. JOYATRES Institute.
Okay. Okay. This is only for today for demo class that you are having to provide a classes to SCCM. That's all.
And yes, and day one class is also over.
Okay, fine.
We did demo and install OS. Day one class over.
Okay. Today you shared, you showed some documents, right? Could you please share that document if it is possible? Then I'll check it on it, and if it is good, then I need to join it. So that's why I just asked that
Yeah.
documents shared. Na? It is very like patching that, not the installation process, like patching that the basic steps, how we are troubleshooting that.
Correct, understood. I will show once again here.
Uh-huh.
Patching, configuration, steps, installation, deployment, troubleshooting, verify the logs, what kind of logs. All log files will be there. Client side log files and server side log files. When we need to open this log file, if sync is failed between the WSS and sub role, we need to open this log file.
Yeah, these document are you are unable to share. You are not sharing it. No?
Yeah. So please reach out to JOYATRES Amit for this.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you. Anybody having any questions? So we are going to start classes within a couple of days.
Can you share Amit's number on that group? So because if we need to contact, then we can contact him.
I ping in the Zoom chat window.
You can ping this is on WhatsApp also, na?
WhatsApp, yeah, sure.
Adi, for this SCCM only or any Intune or upgrading languages also you are going forward to explain only that SCCM or only
SCCM, because of SCCM is a bigger subject. Intune is cloud-based. So if you clear SCCM, you can easily understand Intune. Intune is on fingertips.
Okay. So difficult to learn SCCM only, but we can, if we know the SCCM, then it will lead easy to learn Intune.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, fine.
Because there are many features you can deploy patching. One feature, second feature OSD, third feature software deployment, fourth feature Office 365, fifth one antivirus.
This all will cover in how many days?
Yeah, so it will be covered completely 25 days.
On daily basis class.
Yes.
And timing will be?
Timing will be per day, 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
By which time?
So which time you want to join, like morning or evening? Generally, morning classes are going to start in 2 days, 7:30 a.m. batch. So,
7:30 in the morning.
yes.
On daily, right?
on daily or 9 a.m. or 10 a.m.
And evening batch also?
Evening batch also will be there around 7 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay, okay, 7 to 8 p.m. And if anyone is joining, he can join in both batches?
Both batches or no? See, it depends upon time rate. You should concentrate better one.
Because if I think anything missed, then we can attend on
Yeah,
other
missed classes you can attend in another batch, but better you can put a specific time. It will be good for you.
because if we will attend them both batches, then we can
So what
understand
time you want to join actually?
7 p.m.
Yeah, 7 p.m. is the best. 7 p.m. also we can start the batch.
Hmm.
You and your friends are joining or you only alone?
I am alone only.
Okay.
Okay, let's discuss the things with Amit.
Yes, please.
I will let you know what exactly we have to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I have one question.
Yes.
It's regarding whatever we are getting in the training is kind of a demo or a demo account, or it's a Azure account. Means how we can implement in our lab environment.
Yeah, in your lab, you can implement these things, VMs, two VMs in your laptop or desktop.
So it is not require any cloud subscription also.
Not required.
Okay. And how much capacity host machine require for that?
So
Means
people practiced i5 processor 8 GB RAM, i5 processor 12 GB RAM, i5 processor 16 GB RAM, i5 processor 8 GB RAM. Also last month only, students practiced. Some guys had i3 processor 12 GB RAM.
okay, and what about that OSD? OSD kind of operating system deployment will work in that environment?
You are asking document?
No. I'm asking about the functionality because SCCM have OSD functionality. Huh?
Correct. Correct.
So means is in lab we can do perform that kind of thing?
Yes. So suppose this is SCCM VM. Okay.
Okay.
Second VM is without installation of OS, we will create a blank VM. Okay. That means there's a new system. Okay. From SCCM, we can deploy the OS to that blank VM over the network.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So first,
And
initially we created a blank VM, remember? Then we mounted ISO image.
yes.
Yeah, the same way.
The same way we can point to PXC and it will get a boot from that.
Yes, exactly.
And what about that means how we can get the scenario of because it's SCCM used for the enterprise, right? So,
Yes.
So basically, if one gets failed, another is working, or this kind of means primary, secondary kind of thing.
Yes, we will discuss. See, we will install the primary site installation of SCM server. It will take 5 days. Okay.
Okay.
Including prerequisites, primary site installation. Then obviously you can implement in your lab primary site or secondary site. If you do primary site, secondary site or distribution installation is on your fingertips.
Yes, it might be read only, or it's a kind of.
Yes.
Okay.
You are already working on SCCM?
No, I'm working as a Windows admin, but I want to. I like to work on SCCM.
Oh, you would like to work? Okay,
Yes,
great.
yes. And another one query about that MDM is mobile device management. Is it covered in that?
Mobile device management will not cover. I mean to say that is in tune. Okay. See,
Yes,
SCM is the biggest topic. If you do this well, you can understand easily.
Okay.
If you learn Windows 2003 course around 12 years back, maybe you did that course. If you do Windows 2003, Windows 2008 or 12 or same, features will be added.
Yes, the concept will remain same, but
same. Yeah, but
maybe the
features added.
wording or replication kind of thing.
Yes. From last 20 years, you are seeing, right? AD replication issues, same terms.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Welcome. You know, there is no difference between folder redirection and roaming profile. Roaming profile means complete profile. Folder redirection means specific folder.
Yes, yes, I got it. The
Yes,
terms
yes.
remain the
Yes, yes.
same.
Yes,
Might be
yes.
might be some kind of enhancement is there, or are they change the name of means federation of kind of things.
Yes, yes. So this WDS is there. This was there in Windows 2000 server also. That name was RAS. RAS replaced WDS replaced the RAS technology. RAS
WDS.
implementation, yes, RAS implementation typical. This is pretty much easy.
Okay. What is the long form of RAS? Remote access.
Installation, remote installation service.
Okay, RIS. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. And I have one query about means
Yes.
what happened currently. All kind of things is going in even SCCM is also in cloud base.
Mhm.
So is it any kind of benefit we get from local to
Local to
means if we create the setup locally, we are doing all the things locally.
correct.
And, yeah, because even most of enterprises is moving to cloud base.
Suppose this is Azure login. You will create 2 VMs inside. That's it.
Okay, the concept remains same.
Concept remains same.
Okay.
Nothing will be there. Better you can practice if you have good configuration i5 16 GB. That's far best.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Welcome. So installations will not consume time. The classes will be finished within 20 days also because of its 64 GB RAM. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Please reach out to Amit JOYATRES for enroll. Okay. Anybody having any questions? Last minute. Okay. Thank you all. Disconnecting. Clear?